Hi, it's Mindful Monday, and it's actually Monday. So, this weekend, I have been so immersed in the beauty that surrounds me. So, I posted on Facebook pictures of my roses and pictures of my garden. And I remarked to myself as I walked through my garden how the beauty keeps unfolding and changing all the time. And I shared with several friends that I talked to this past week a quote from a program I was watching on PBS. And the quote was, "The experiences of our lives are secondary to the people we share the experiences with." And for me, that quote really, it just like created that sense of surrender you get when you exhale, that kind of and I could feel a welcome within myself for that thought. Now, it may not be an experience that everyone has. When I reflect on my life and I share stories with you about those experiences in my life, every one of them has connected to it and connected to me another person. Usually they're friends, sometimes they've been lovers, sometimes they've been family. But every one of those experiences that has enriched my life, that has deepened my awareness, that has supported me to gain even more self-mastery, even more knowledge, even more skill. All of those experiences are connected to another person somehow. And I am reminded of how one of my mentors said that I didn't get where I am all by myself. That I literally stand on the shoulders of the people who came before, the people from whom I learned, the family from whom I learned, my ancestors from whom I learned. That it's so easy to talk about and think about what I have done, what I accomplished, what I experienced, what happened to me. And yet, it isn't a me all by myself and life happening to me. It's me engaged in living, and I experience that. And part of that living is with other people. And I used to think of myself as being kind of reclusive or introverted. And I realize that's another one of those stories that I tell myself, or told myself, that I brought forward from the past that doesn't really serve me. So like my post last week about I'm driving the car of my life experience, and in the back seat are all my stories. And as I'm driving forward into my future, which ones am I going to bring with me? Which stories, which people, which experiences do I want to share in the next experience? And which ones do I want to let go of? Do I want to tell, get out of the car? Do I want to say thank you and we're done? So today is a glorious, actually we're coming into summer now, but it feels like spring. The jasmine's getting ready to bloom, the honeysuckle's blooming, the lemon tree's blooming, the roses are blooming. It's like there's abundance and beauty everywhere. And so I invite you today to ask yourself, who are the people, the important people that I share my life experiences with? When I think of life-changing moments, when I think of golden yeses, who are the people that shared that experience with me? Did they create the opportunity? Were they my companions? Were they my support? Were they my challenge? Who were they? And take a moment to feel such a deep sense of gratitude for those people who share our life experiences with us. Celebrate them and honor their contributions and appreciate the way in which your life is enriched. I know that for me, the longer I live my life, the more deeply I appreciate those people who have been on this life journey with me. They've been on their own life journey too, but our life journeys mix and intermingle as we move forward in our own living. And so I feel blessed for those people in my life who share my life experiences. And I invite you to explore and count your blessings. Have a wonderful Monday.